Hey, this is Pierre-Yves Lacotte, working at Planet Technologies. I discovered hidden new features in PowerPoint presentation mode. And so I want to show you that it's translation capabilities, and maybe I can walk you through and show you some limitations. So when you decide to share a PowerPoint presentation, don't use a screen unless if you want to be in front of your presentation with the presenter mode. But usually what we recommend is to use the PowerPoint presentations because that way it's faster. The streaming is faster. You can see the preview of the slides and you can use some features like, the laser or highlight some part of your slide. This hidden feature is, as usual, behind the three dots here. It's translate slide. So when I decide to translate it to French, for example, and I guess the use case, you're presenting something and maybe in your audience there are several people from several countries with several languages, and you want to show them maybe the slides in their language just for a second to be sure they understood. I think that's the common use case. So what does it happen? It translates the text, but what are some limitations here? As you can see here, the translation for those who speak French is literally a word. So it was chat, and now it's not the really, because chat in French is chat, should be chat, because we don't really use this word for this need. So there's a loss of context because the translation, I guess, is not in the regarding the IT world. Um, and also when you, so that's another translation, and this is an image, so it won't translate the text in the image, so you need to remember that when you add an image, just like here too, it won't translate, obviously, it will only translate the text, like the title here. And sometimes the translation is not very well done. Here it doesn't put a capital letter, but we can still understand. So I don't think it's very professional. You shouldn't rely on it to present only in the language you want to translate. It's just a support, just to switch from the language you want. Uh, just a second for your audience to have a sense of what is said. And remember that if you add images in your slide with text in the image, they won't be translated. So don't forget about that. Um, I thought this, translate slide feature might be useful for some of you, especially when you work in an international environment. It can be helpful from time to time. Uh, I guess there's not all the languages, but there are a good amount of language, including my language, French, and it's doing a okay job to translate, so it can be helpful. Hope it was helpful.